Awesome. Okay, so we got the dress and the tights uploaded. I'm going to do this in sections since it seems to take me quite a while to color. The last video was like 7 minutes. So, I know Danielle, I think, has asked me before the colors that I use for blonde. And this seems to be my go-to colors. I've played with quite a few combos, but I'm pretty sure, oops, I just colored the wrong thing totally. I'm pretty sure that I got this off of Suzanne Dean, one of her blogs or whatever, this color combo, and I really like it. So I've stuck with it. I'm not going to worry too much. I took away the yellow that I got on the headband there, but I'm not going to worry about it too awfully much because it's black. I ended up coloring it black, so it's not going to be too horrible. Right now I am using Y11 to kind of put on as my base color, I guess you would say. Wow, I have this light right next to me and it is like kicking some heat right in my face. But anyway, I digress. Here we go.
Is that better?
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I got the Y11, which is what I usually, this is funny to Heather apparently. Okay, I got the Y11 on there, and then next I use E99, not the chisel tip, and kind of around the tips. And this looks really crazy. Like the first time I did this with this combo, around her face, where it would be highlighted, I thought, holy cow, the E99 up against the Y11 looks like so totally different. But when it all blends together, and it takes a hot minute to blend it all together, but it looks good, I think. It gives it like more depth, I guess, than just one color. Kind of there. I think I came around right here on this line. I mean, you can pick wherever you want the darker shades or whatever. I kind of just eyeball it half the time, really. I know some people have a rhyme or reason or method, but I kind of don't really. Okay, then I come back, the E99, and then this is E97. It's a little redder. The E99 is kind of brownish. And I kind of blend like right where I had the dark. Not too much. Kind of just a little bit around. Just so that it's not like a really, what's the word? Such a harsh line, I guess is what the word I'm looking for. So, kind of blend, blend, blend. Okay. So right now she looks kind of spotty and strange. Then I come back with the Y21, and I don't know why I'm showing you the marker because you're not going to be able to see it. But anyway, so then this is where the real blending begins. You take this Y21 and you just blend your little heart out. Because you have to make all these different colors blend together and look right. And it kind of works out in the end, believe it or not. I didn't think it would. I was an unbeliever until I tried it, actually.
I don't believe it.
Background commentary. Okay. And I know I'm not really blending the proper way. Sometimes I blend in circles. Most of the time I blend in circles, actually. But when I have large areas, I just go to town with some straight strokes. Sometimes side to side. Alright, there we go. Still blending. Why is somebody moving my camera?
It's Doug.
What in the world? Okay. Kind of underneath her arm here. So hopefully with the really bad focus and all, you can see how this is kind of coming together a little bit. A little more so than it was at first. It was kind of scary. She looked like she had a really bad day at the salon there at first, but okay. So I think that's the right angle. You can see where it kind of blends in better. And then you can come back. I think I'm pretty sure I came back with the E97, which is the little redder tones, and kind of went along a few of the lines. Kind of like that. Just a little bit. I don't know. I just play with it half the time until it just looks right to me. Like I said, I don't really have a method, but here I got out of line a little bit. So I'll take my colorless blender and smush the color back in there. You're not really supposed to go side to side, but half the time it works better for me. Okay, there we go. So next I will color her headband and her jacket and her little belt. And what I did was I started with the C9 right at the flower because it would kind of be shadowed right there where her flower sits. And right here on the edge. There we go. With the C9. And then I came back with the C5. Kind of blend in a little bit. And go back over where I just did that. I think this one probably needed to come out a little further, but there. So it's not so harsh. Harsh, that's going to be the word of the day. Okay, and now I have C3. I can kind of blend them all together, going in little bitty circles, so that you... This is a little messier than I normally do because I usually take my time on these a little better, but for the sake of time, I'm coming back with some C9 a little bit because I think for me the shadow needed to come out a little bit more. And back with the C5. There. Whoa. Now I'm coloring myself. And then back over with the C3. There we go. Okay, so there's the headband. And then I colored, wait, I think I started with the, pretty sure. Okay. The middle of this flower with the RV25 and kind of came around outside the circle a little bit onto the petals, and then take the RV21 and just kind of blend it a little bit around to where the tips are a little bit lighter, and voila. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I remember to grab my Signo, and I know on the one that I did before I had the white line and the dot right there on her dress, on the little darkest part of the dress, and the line looked a little better on my other one. There we go. I didn't want to fill in quite well. So there's that. And then I just did the same thing to the belt, which if you watch me do the headband and you made it that far, then you kind of get, it's the same idea with the C9, the C5, and the C3. You could even go as far as adding C1 in the very, very, very middle for a super light highlight. Okay, and then this is the RV25, and then back with the RV21, just a smidge. Okay. And then, let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to color the rest of her dress. So I'll go back in and add some pink here to her sleeves. And then a little highlights here and there. And maybe right there. Where her body maybe was casting off a shadow. And then blend, blend, blend. Because what's the word of the day?
Harsh.
Harsh. No harsh lines. Although harsh lines sometimes look good. I mean, I guess if you can pull it off. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm going to come in right around the edges. Maybe up underneath her armpit a little bit. Is with the C9. I'm using a super light hand with the C9 because it really is dark. Okay. Then C5. I'm gonna color this up. I probably should have. Oh well. Okay. And then C3. I'm not so sure I'm gonna like this part up here lighter than down here, but we'll see. I can always go back and fix it. The cool thing about these markers, as I'm sure y'all know, is you can always just keep layering for darker shades. Oh yeah, you know what? I kind of like it. So, I'm going to keep it lighter on top and darker. And there you go. There is the way I did the jacket. And I'm not sure how long this has been recording, so I'm going to stop it for now and upload it, and then I'll finish with the shoes and the skin.